It's May 9th, 2026. I'm with Anna Karina, minus the vocalist Jacob, and we're at One Love.
My name's Junior. I do the bass in the band.
I'm Guillermo. I'm the drummer.
I'm Yusuf, and I play guitar, and this is where Jacob would be. He's the vocalist.
Okay.
It's like he's still here.
When and how did Anna start?
Anna started between me and Jacob. Jacob, our vocalist, hit me up one day, and we were just sharing our love with grind music and like all that crazy stuff. And so he gave me the idea. He's like, "Do you want to start a grind band?" And I said, "Yeah, I'd be down. Only issue is finding drummers and guitars for it." Because at the beginning, AK used to be me on guitar, Jacob would be on guitar and vocals, and then Guillermo was always drums, and Yusuf was on bass. AK ended up starting in like what, August?
In August,
Around
he hit me
year.
up, and this is before I knew him. This is kind of how we met. He played a show here at One Love, and he joined one of my Instagram lives. I'm like, "Yo, you're the guy from fucking Carving Initials, right?" There was a drum kit in my room at the time, and you could see it. He's like, "Bro, you play drums, dude. I'm starting this band. Like, we need a drummer." And on the spot, I just said yes. You know, I was like so bad at drums then. I progressed a lot though. And then we had our first jam by ourselves with the roles he mentioned. Then we're talking about how we needed bases. I said, "I know just a guy."
And that was me. Guillermo knew me from our other band that we were in. I was also the bassist in that band. It was called Dance Macabre. And he hits me up one day. He says, "Join my live." And I joined his live, and he's like, "Do you want to be the bassist?" And I'm like, "Yes, I do want to
Oh
be
yeah,
the bassist."
we were on Instagram Live the night after the jam, and he's like, "Bro, we still need a bassist." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yo, let me get Yusuf on the live right now."
We started talking about covering a song on the live, and we learned the cover on the live.
Neil Perry.
Yep.
Neil Perry.
Perry, breathing with
The
one
start of
apple.
AK.
That was the start of Anna Karina.
Our roles have since switched a little bit.
I think it's better that way. We sound way better. We're progressing a lot better. It's like a more solidified and clean sound.
What was the most difficult part of getting started?
Organizing practices.
Or so they live like 50 minutes away from me and Yusuf, and we couldn't find a space to jam. We jammed in Jacob's garage, and so I had to bring my drum kit from home, and it was a big hassle. And eventually, Jacob's parents were like, "Frick no, bro." So we switched to Gilly's house, and he eventually got a drum kit, and it made it way easier. When we were also a younger band, it was so hard to be productive. We would just kind of like blankly sit there with like no ideas, and it wouldn't really be productive most of the time.
Where does the name Anna Karina come from?
One being a coincidence. We were driving, we were like, "Bro, we still need a name." And I shuffled through my playlist, and the next song was Anna Karina by Orchid with 2 A's. And coincidentally, I'm like, "Bro, let's name it Anna Karina."
Who do you take inspiration from, whether it be like the type of music or your guys' performance on stage?
When we first started out, we were hella like influenced by Neil Perry and like that kind of era of like, I guess, grind and like screamo. But then once we got our new roles, we really got into like really old school mathy bands. For me, it was probably Redneck Hope. Jacob, our vocalist, introduced me to those guys. I was like, hell yeah, bro. And yeah, that's where my influence for bass comes from.
Originally, we were supposed to be like super mathy and grindy. It kind of steered away from that with our original set list. And once we got...
Words of contempt.
Wow, words of contempt. Shout out those guys. Once we got our new roles, we started going back into the mathy that we chased it. And we were heavily inspired by early 2000 mathcore bands like Great Redneck Hope, like Tower of Rome, October Skyline, and like some of the death grind scene in New Hampshire.
For me, my biggest inspiration was As the Sun Sets. All my guitar playing basically came like from them. Like I got all my early ideas from them, how they sounded, how their tone was. That's my inspiration.
Words of Contempt, they're recording an album, and they have a chant named We Are Words of Contempt, and they're recording it on the other side of this wall. I have a group of people like to say the chant.
Is there an ultimate goal for this band? Or are you guys just kind of playing to play?
Let's go one by one.
Recording a full-length album is my ultimate goal for this band.
There's like a bunch of goals I want to reach. Like I do want to record an album. I do want to play a tour out of state. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm doing this for the love of the game, the passion. There's not like one big ultimate goal that I'm gonna chase where it's gonna be like the end of it.
We've recently been stalking Tower of Rome's Instagram page, and it's honestly like it's motivating me to
There's
want to
funny
like
stories.
get to this like band and like get us all states. Even if we're playing to like 3 people, all the stories they say in their posts, it's like them just talking about when they were like teenagers, getting stuck on the side of the road and like a fan driving them to the show that they were headed to. Like I just want to do it for like experiencing life. That's all I want.
Are there any like upcoming things you guys have going on, like shows or projects?
We're in the process of recording a single.
Hopefully it gets done.
We haven't actually started recording at all.
We know what song we're gonna do. We have the guy for it. We just need to schedule a day.
Do you guys have a timeline for that, or is it just when it happens, it happens?
When it happens,
Yeah,
it happens.
whenever it happens.
Next couple months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Won't be too far from now, but not super soon.
What's something you just want to tell people, or just say anything you want?
Anna Karina loves you.
Start a band, genuinely. This has like been like the focal point of my life. My whole life is centered around like music at this point, and it's what motivates me to get out of bed. That's what I love in life, just showing other people my music, even if it doesn't get out to a far audience. And you gotta keep the scene growing.
Yeah, that's probably what I would say. If you're really passionate about something, absolutely chase it. Because, I mean, I've been wanting to start a band for so long. And, I mean, under our circumstances, I mean, look at the way we did it. We met each other all through an Instagram Live. And now we're,
Literally.
like, best buddies.
Like, if you told me, like, a couple of years ago that we'd, like, be doing this, I wouldn't even believe it. Like, this is, like, a fever dream. It's so doable, much more than you think.
If you're worried about like not knowing how to play like instruments or anything, this was like my first time like picking up a guitar. This was his first time picking up the drums. It's crazy. Just even like practicing with a band will get you so much better, and it'll get you so far. So start a band.
Yeah, that's how we all gone good at our instruments. We never like sat down and learned. We just kind of played together, and eventually you progress, and it's way better to play with other people. I joined this band a month after I started playing drums. Like I didn't know how to do anything, but I progressed so fast. Our first show, they got a little rough. I was still bad, but I wasn't like horrible. And now it's been like so many months. I've gotten like so much better. And I wouldn't like expect to have gotten this good this quick, but like just playing with other people just helps so much.
I do have another thing to add. Don't take things too seriously. Obviously, like things are gonna happen, but even if you're having like turmoil like within the band, it's always better to just find a way through that instead of creating like big like drama in that. And in the scene that you're in, you have to respect the other people putting in work in there. A lot of people are putting in work, and bands will just like play a show and leave like immediately.
Show up to the openers. If you open, stay to the last set.
And just respecting the booker, respecting them, because they have to usually purchase a space. They have to set up all this stuff. They're asking you specifically to get onto. It's like a lot of respect that you have to have for other people.
People aren't grateful enough for bookers. These guys put in so much work. You don't fucking realize that on your end. You just get asked, you want to play a show. I have this coffee shop. But on their end, they're renting out a spa. They're figuring out so much shit. They're finding people to backline. A lot more work goes into it on that end that enough people don't pay attention to.
Yeah, if it wasn't for bookers, everyone probably all over the place wouldn't even have a scene if it wasn't for them. I think it's common sense that you should pay all your bookers the most utmost respect, because without them, I mean, there's literally no music.
And the bands, they're putting in just as much effort as you are in your band. Maybe even more, maybe less, it doesn't matter. Everyone's putting in effort, and you shouldn't disregard that. You shouldn't be talking behind other bands like bags. It's very common, and I think it's very bad.
Don't take
That's
this
it.
shit too seriously. Have fun with it. Ain't nothing in life that serious.
Is that all?
And that's all.
I believe so.
We're Anna Karina. Okay, wait, and we all jump and do like
Freeze frame?
something.
No,
yeah.
we're not
Freeze
doing
frame.
that.
I don't know what to. I'm gonna go like that.
Did you stop recording?